Well,
where do you want me to put this, George?
Just put that somewhere.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, thanks. Wait, what? Well, those are a perfect response.
George, what seat
Like
are you
this?
taking?
I'm sitting
He's
like
probably gonna sit right there.
Are you taking the ends?
He's a big chief.
Do you want me to sit right here?
You can probably scoot up to there.
Yeah. Right, this is too close to the
You
camera.
know what? Turn that light out. I want to see something real quick.
I don't know how to turn
No, like the actual light over there.
That light. Good explanation, guys.
how's it look, Dave?
Hello there.
It looks dark.
I can't see.
Do I look black yet?
No.
Oh, hi.
No, you could just tell it's dark in here.
That's extreme.
How's that?
That looks good. Looks better.
Oh, hi.
And it looks even better.
Welcome to your mom's house.
What kind
Wait,
of that we on?
blue?
That one?
Yeah, I'm thinking that
Suppose.
one.
Okay. We talking?
Oh, wait.
Does it look better that one?
Yeah, something
Yeah, I
like that's
think
probably,
so.
Probably good. It's not too bright, you know?
Well, I think...
And it's not too
I
The
feel like
lowest
that
one.
ceiling light is brighter than
Yeah,
anything.
his face is reflective too much.
My face is reflective.
Nah, I think it's okay.
Am I a ghost? I feel like we should be news anchors.
That matched it.
Dang, that's bright.
How do you feel about that?
Dang, that's bright. That should be the name of our podcast. That's good shit.
What's wrong with that? That way it's not too, like, in your eyes all the time.
That's a better name. What's wrong with that?
It's
So
just
not
in your
too
eyes
In your
all the time.
eyes.
Let's pop a squad over here, D.
Big D.
Just you might want to pick up that chair.
I'm thinking the other side of this cord, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bridge. Watch it.
I was wondering why he said pick up the chair. It all came together.
Full cycle.
Okay.
Cycle, circle.
And then fucking anything else this
Circumcision.
cord, right? Yeah, we're all good. Sweets.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Cycle, circle, circumcision, Jewish priest, little boys, Catholic.
Diarrhea.
Just
Thank you.
coughed. It was a dry
Thank you
cough.
for finishing that, Dave.
Where were you going with that?
Dude, I was just... You know people when they do that word thing? You know what I'm talking about?
Where they just ramble off.
But it like all connects.
Does anybody
Okay.
need a beer?
I think I'm good.
You know what? Can you get something out of that Truly box? Maybe
True
down
Moo?
at the bottom.
Down at the bottom.
Dude, True Moo doesn't sound too bad right now.
Right?
Yeah, trim is good.
What would you say best, you know how like you go from elementary school, cartons of milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Middle school, they get the bottles.
Yeah.
Few different variations.
Yeah.
High school,
You're back to the carton.
you're back to the cartons.
Yeah, but it's not the same, bro. It's not.
The bottles are the best.
You think the bottles are the best?
Who doesn't like plastic with their milk? It comes in jugs.
The kindergarten.
How you feeling, bud?
Sorry, I smoked a lot.
That sounded like a very clear throat cough.
Yeah.
I'm feeling clear now, you know? I feel like I can breathe.
Claritin. It's clear. Alright, we were talking about chocolate milk.
True Moo.
You know what? They never had True Moo. You know what? I don't think the school's ever had a main brand chocolate milk as your daily milk.
Isn't it usually the High Point or High
I
Pont?
thought it was
Or
Lucerne.
DuPont?
Yeah, I think it's
DuPont milk.
Two-pot milk.
No, Lucerne
Sounds
for
awesome.
cheese though. I think
Yeah,
it-
but that's like a dairy thing. You get
It is,
Lucerne
but-
eggs.
I think it's more store brand.
Hold on.
Well, alright, so what brand is our school milk?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
True
But you
Moo?
just said eggs and dairy.
Yeah.
Eggs aren't dairy, my friend.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
poultry.
Yes.
But they come from a farm.
Yeah, that doesn't.
They come
mean
from
it's
cows.
Yeah, but they're
Dairy.
on the dairy side of the food pyramid.
Which makes
not
no
the poultry
sense.
side,
It
That's
shouldn't be.
dumb.
right? Aren't
It's
they?
a whole chicken packed into a small egg.
Yeah.
Man, if we could just
Yeah.
market, if we could market that
Right?
We would be paying more than $5 for eggs. Like,
Heck
guys,
yeah.
it's the whole chicken in the egg, dude.
You're paying for
$8.99
a
at
whole
least.
chicken.
$8.99 at
And
least.
one of
Chicken
them suckers.
fetus, you know? Chicken fetus.
Chicken fetus.
Bones and all. You're getting their calcium.
Fetus.
Like,
Ew, man, my
Yeah,
egg
those
is so
nutrients.
crunchy today.
yeah, right.
That's awesome. Bones and all.
And then we make boneless eggs.
Dude, that's
All
a genius
chicken, no
idea.
bone.
And it's skinless too.
That's like the diet equivalent of what we're going for.
Yeah, man. For bodybuilders.
I
It's
like
like that. That's
DuPont
the
milk.
vegan, gluten-free option is the skinless egg.
So the opposite of DuPont milk?
Yeah.
That's the whole package, man.
DuPont milk didn't last that long, you know. Just people were getting sick too quick.
Radiation poisoning.
Somebody send help, you know.
Somebody
Three-eyed
can't drink your
fish.
DuPont milk and now he's green.
I don't think the world's ready for three-dyed fish.
You don't think so?
I think so. I'm ready for them.
I feel like there's already a thing like a three-eyed fish.
There is.
Spiders have 8 eyes, so why not?
You know what, Dave? Don't tap it on the table too much. The mic picks up every time like someone touches the table.
Gotcha.
All right,
Don't
cool.
tap that table.
No more table tapping.
No table
Those
tappers allowed. I call a board meeting.
Abortion meeting?
We're aborting the table tapper.
Dave, I need you to leave.
Sorry.
I'm sorry to be tapping the table. You can't handle it.
Can you imagine
Make a lot
that?
of
I spilled some of
noises.
my drink. Can you imagine that as a game show?
Table tappers?
Let's see what happens tonight on Table Tappers.
Just
And
have some guy like Dave in like a candlelit room with a table.
Yeah,
What's
but-
happening?
And he goes crazy. Like he just starts rapidly tapping. The
And then the host of the show is
Like
just
that.
like, what will he do next?
And it's
Find
always
out
the
after
same.
this ad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then whoever's sponsoring the episode, they have their mascot come out and try to tabletop Dave.
Tabletop Dave tapping
Tabletop.
tables.
Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds like a good title for the show.
You guys ever see Silent Library?
You talked about this before.
Is
but-
that the one from when you're kids? Or am I thinking of like Reading Rainbow or
It's
No,
hold
hold
on,
on, check.
You
Yeah.
have to stay silent in the library, and it's like a competition, and there will be like different like games that you have to do in this library.
Yeah.
Like for example, like maybe you'll just be sitting there, and a big fat sumo dude will come out with feathers and just tickle you, but you can't make any noise.
This is like a show.
This was a show, yeah, and if you pass, you get a bunch of money.
What country is hosting the show?
It's like Japanese.
It definitely seemed Japanese. I think it was Japanese.
Did you guys ever watch the one that was like American Ninja Warrior, but they were like on those giant red things in the water, and then you'd have some Japanese guy screaming at you during the breaks?
What?
Yes, I loved it. They'd have like the comic bubbles like next to the people's face when they fell in the water, and I'm like, what is this show?
Do they
But
say
it's
like really
amazing.
cheesy things like
Yeah.
ouch?
Yeah.
But it's like in
Yeah.
Japanese. It's great, man.
That was a good one.
I'm very intrigued
Can't
by
MXC or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you ever see like that meme where it's like this Asian man is staring at the camera, then you hear like a lottery number go off and he goes, "Whoa!"
No.
It's my favorite, but I want to know what show it's from. Where a man you just hear lottery numbers and scream and you get points. Like, how do you grade that point system? Like,
Depends on the pitch and
The
the, frequency.
octave.
Yeah, exactly.
The presentation.
Yeah, guys with the letters holding up in the back after you
9.
scream. 7.3. Could have done better, kid.
brought me to tears. I haven't heard a scream like that since I was 6.
It's awesome.
What about you, Gary? You had some skin in the game. Yeah, I could scream like that. What he did there is he strained a little too much at the end there. It's going to hurt him at that final score. Back to you.
Yeah, I agree. Next round, that's gonna come back and bite him.
Here we go. The blind woman from small town coming up to give us a
Small town.
small town.
It's a great name for a town, man.
What does she got to... You know what? Being blind.
What about it?
I was listening to a portion of an interview, and they're interviewing a blind guy, and he's like, how do you know when you're awake? And
Wait, what?
yeah, imagine, like, how do you know when you're awake when you're blind?
I mean, I'm sure you can still feel your eyelids opening and closing.
Well, here's what the dude said. He was like, I don't know when I'm awake until I realize I'm alive. Like, usually someone comes in and taps him, and he's like, why? Like, he's upset that he's still alive. That's the first thought that goes through his head.
What?
Yeah.
It's a depressed blonde guy? That's
Dude,
sad.
that's why I stopped watching right there. I was like,
What
fuck,
was
man.
this? Why would you tell me that?
I don't know. I just had to
What the
tell
heck,
somebody.
man, right?
I just had to tell somebody.
You tell me too many, like, horrific things, George.
Can I, like... That's
And then you always just leave me there with it. You're like, yeah, take that home and take it to the bank. Put it on your nightstand. I'm like, what?
You ever just roll over and look at your nightstand like, that blind guy wasn't happy?
Oh, he just wanted to die.
Jeez.
It's so sad, man. Okay, but honestly, though. If you had to choose, like, to be blind or deaf or, like, lose your sense of smell or taste or touch.
So just lose a sense.
Yeah, exactly.
or die.
There's 5 of them, right?
Oh, we can, or so
Or
we lose
die?
a sense or die.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, that's
Shit.
always an option.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. Fuck.
Yeah,
That's
always
fucked
an
up,
option.
man.
I was just saying in this.
It's always an
theoretical
option.
question.
Not always though. If someone has you strapped down, you can't force yourself to just die.
You can starve.
You could hold your breath.
They could force
No,
feed
your body will.
with a tube. Keep you alive.
Do some,
Dude, wow.
learn the art of the ninja and slow that heart rate down so much where you just go the extra mile. And,
Do you think someone can do that?
No.
Like, for real?
I
You know
think you'd be
what?
stuck alive.
is there a recording, like a scientific recording of someone just like, I'm gonna stop my heart right now?
I think it's, like, against the law.
I think.
Just a little bit.
Oh, what
Sounds like
jurisdiction? What jurisdiction is that?
It sounds like along the
He
lines
could
of
never upload
euthanasia.
that YouTube video. He was dead.
Oh, dude.
Excuse me, sir. Are
YouTube,
you-
I'm going to upload this one. This isn't going to work.
It's assisted suicide. Yeah, wait a minute.
Who's assisting? It's a self-suicide. I'm saying the guy
Oh, he
stops
did it by
his
himself.
own-
He's
yeah.
videoing himself.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
just
cool.
like,
Cool, yeah. Now I get it.
Okay, but here's a question.
No one's held accountable.
Do you think someone could cough so much and so hard they could cough? They're like,
They'll walk up.
anything.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Really?
yeah.
There's a way to kill
People
yourself.
cough up blood.
Someone coughed
Yeah.
up. It was like the shape of your bronchial tube. He coughed it up. It was like a chunk of blood.
Ew.
He died.
Really?
Mm.
He
And it
coughed
looked
up
like
his
you can
throat.
see it. You know, like it looks like the little like tree branches. It like looked like that.
Like
That
the
coughed
top of
up.
your lungs?
No.
Like came out of his lungs.
Like the air tube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
so
air tube.
if you're ever
We
tied
have,
down,
Thank you, George.
we have tubes
The
there.
air tube.
Yeah, but he had like pneumonia or something. I don't know.
well, I'm sure.
Oh, that I don't think he died from just that then.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that was a symptom of the
Yeah, that-
overlying
You probably could have told us that.
disease.
Wait, did they put that on the warning label?
For what a
Of
pneumonia.
pneumonia.
Yeah, right.
Might cough up something.
He's just buying this.
It
sickness.
blows in
I'd
the
love some
wind
pneumonia today.
with the like disease.
The Surgeon General
You made
warns.
this.
Oh man, that's crazy.
How would you even word that on the label? Warning: may cough bronchial tube.
Can you get AIDS from just anal?
Dave, what happened? What's going on, bud? You definitely can. It's skin to skin contact.
Yeah, but
You
Or
can't
wait,
get
no, that's
AIDS
right.
from skin to skin contact.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
It's blood or semen,
or saliva.
but if it's a penis in a butthole, there's no saliva in the butthole, is there?
You don't know that.
There's
If you kiss in it.
You're for the last guy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. You don't know who's there for you.
But is AIDS transmitted in the poo-poo? That's what I need to know.
dude.
Why
hold
do you
up.
need to know?
No, hold up.
Because you don't need a condom for anal. 'Cause
No,
ain't nobody
dude,
getting
Still
pregnant.
wear one.
Look, if you just happen upon a AIDS infested turd, like that's what I got from that sentence.
Well, that's
Can-
what
Hold
I
on.
need to know.
Can
That's-
poop have AIDS?
Exactly.
That's a really good question.
That's the question. And what's the answer?
Someone needs to search that, man. Whoa.
Does Siri know? Like,
Siri.
does Alexa
Hey
know?
Siri, can poop have AIDS? She said I don't have an answer.
I think
for
the
that.
proper term is HIV, because that turns into AIDS.
And not
right?
fecal matter.
Can
Fecal matter have HIV? Please ask again.
Somebody's be like, why is he searching? My monitor is.
The NSA watching all of our texting calls. What the fuck is this guy doing? What did he touch?
No, baby, I won't let you give me a blowjob. That's dangerous. But I'll stick it in your ass.
Is it true?
HIV have been found in body fluids like saliva, feces, urine, tears.
What?
Bitch, don't cry on me.
You got
And
AIDS.
sweat.
Sweat?
Yeah, you could be at the gym. Somebody sweats where
Damn.
you just have.
That's why Magic
I
Johnson
didn't know
got kicked
that.
out.
That's
I'm
pretty
getting a
scary.
home
Actually.
gym. You already know that.
Well, dude, Magic Johnson, he couldn't
I'm
play
more
anymore.
afraid of AIDS than
Because
more
of
than
his
ever
AIDS.
now.
So
Me
you can
too.
fuck her
It's
in the
everywhere.
ear.
They're everywhere. And you work at a gym.
I do work at a gym.
It do be true.
It do be true.
I go to the gym every day.
Where's your AIDS?
Do you love your genitalia and the gym equipment?
You don't go to the gym enough. You don't got AIDS, Seth. Everybody knows
Dude,
that.
hold on. What if you don't know you have AIDS until you think that you have AIDS and you activate it, and they're just sitting in your body like, hello?
Wait, hold on.
That's how it
Pop
works.
up.
It takes years to show
What
up.
kind of agent is that? A sleeper agent? You have sleeper agent AIDS in you?
Exactly. I've been here the whole time.
You called?
Have you guys, has anyone here ever... well, your answer is going to be no. You've been in a long-term relationship. I don't know what your guys' relationships are.
Dave, what is the question?
Has
Yeah.
anybody raw dogged in a one-night stand?
Like, a lot. Why? What is the point of this
Raw
question?
dogged in it? So, like, no condom in a one-night stand?
Yeah. Let the record show that's not true.
Wait.
Okay.
Because, like, my follow-up question was, like, on your mind, like, do you think, like, hey, I could have an STD?
You know,
No.
he's on to something, though.
I don't think so.
That was my main
You-
Because I never have. I've never...
Well, you could go get a test. for
Well,
it.
I did once, but a long time ago.
Wait a minute.
You could
just-
get a test.
You switched up so fast. You're like, nah, I never did. No, I did one time.
A long time ago. One time
Long time?
ever.
Yeah, but Seth said you could just go get tested, man.
You
That'd be a
could.
long time.
Why y'all worried about that?
Long time.
Get
Do
an
you
answer
get
right
tested right away, or do you wait till you have symptoms?
I don't know, man.
Why did your voice
You
crack?
should get tested after that, bro.
Yeah,
Right
after.
after
The next
you're
morning, you're like, shit,
That's
that's a
your
bad
morning
idea.
after
Yeah,
pill.
man.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
So say I clap these cheeks on Tuesday.
Damn, Dave, you got a whole calendar lined up.
Next
You know,
Tuesday.
I'm clapping cheeks on Tuesday, dinner with mom Wednesday.
That's awesome.
I got my oil change Friday.
A week's full, man.
Man, you got it, Jane. You need to be changing that yourself.
Dave, I feel like you
That's
need to
when
be
he's
more
worried about out of
spontaneous.
that.
I'm cool.
I'm good, bro.
No bueno.
Everybody just
No
Go get your oil
bueno.
change, Jack.
Hey.
Damn, I need my oil change, guys.
I feel like you need to be more spontaneous, man.
I'm about to do it for mine.
Probably. I don't do
You're
much
planning
shit.
on clapping
They're
cheeks on
beautiful.
Tuesday. That should not be a planned thing, Dave. This needs to happen in the moment. Every moment.
Every moment could be
Wait
clapping
a minute.
cheeks.
Hey, how you doing?
That's a good logic to live by.
It is.
Every
Logic's a good rapper.
Yep.
See what I did there?
Like a Dave Dyer over here.
Sorry. Live
Yeah,
his
it's the
life
pen,
like
guys.
Larry.
If I just do like one good cough, you ready?
Was that a good
I'm
call?
on you.
Whoa, dude, for real. You need to get your lungs checked.
Are you sure you don't got AIDS,
I
man?
think, right?
That's good. That's
You got a
good.
mask
We're all
on
clear
you?
now.
Meanwhile, your AIDS. Hello.
Dude, I'd be
Man,
pissed
they're
off if I
kicking
got
in.
AIDS from shitting on like a public toilet.
Dude, that's true.
That would suck.
That can happen.
Apparently.
And
I just
herpes
learned that
and
too.
crabs. All from public toilets.
You know what?
You can get all three for the
Right.
the same sitting.
What's the-
All three for one price.
What do you think is the most disrespectful STD to give to somebody?
Definitely crabs.
Gonorrhea. It's violent. What's hepatitis C labeled as?
Pinching.
Man, I don't know. You got genital herpes, right?
Genital warts.
See,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, see, that's what I'm getting at. Like, you could really get into you could even go into the legendary, the mythical blue waffle, if you will.
Yeah, but we also couldn't.
It's a really good point. I second that.
Oh, you know what? It's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
I'm not just saying this as for us. I'm talking about on behalf of human
You need
communication.
more research there?
I'm speaking for humanity right now, and all I'm asking is, what is the most disrespectful STD to give to somebody? I want answers.
You hear that, America?
Our phones listen to us, right?
Yep.
And now we're gonna start seeing petitions. All women with blue waffle come forth. Scientific testing needed.
Facebook, man.
Somehow,
It's
yeah,
gonna
Facebook
be on
Marketplace.
Facebook. Yeah, right. Blue waffle,
Blue-
$20.
Bootleg Research Center, my garage, blue waffle needed.
Ah, dude.
Cash App.
Half now, half later.
What do you even do with
Did
that?
you pawn it?
Huh?
Pawn. You know how you pawn things?
You would pawn that puss.
I want a dirt bike.
There's a profession for that. You don't need to go to the pawn shop. That's a one-time sell. You can still get more use out of it.
That's what I'm saying.
I think you're onto something though. Like an underground, like you
Pussy
collect
pawn shop?
diseases and you sell the diseases.
I think that's the black market.
I think that was in
But, like,
Futurama,
that
too.
seems really difficult to find.
Well, that's why there's a
We
black
could be those
market.
suppliers.
Where are we
USR.
getting disease?
You in
I mean,
jars.
Are we just going to like the
Where
worst
not?
projects and just like you there on the ground?
Wait, no.
Just scoop it up.
Hospital trash cans. They got biohazard bins.
Oh,
You guys ever seen Fight Club?
Yeah.
He went in that trash can and got a whole bunch of fat, and he's
Wait,
like,
I
we're
know.
making some soap.
Dead rats. Alive rats.
Diseases.
Just rats.
Disease ridden. Just rats.
Yeah, you squeeze it out like lemon.
Dead
juice.
rats. Alive rats.
We got
We've
all
got
s-
all sorts of rats.
Everyone's racing to sell this coronavirus vaccine.
Yeah.
How about we sell coronavirus?
And dead rats.
I don't know if everybody would buy dead rats,
They've bought on rocks before.
but I feel like some terrorist organizations like you guys are not doing this coronavirus thing right. You give it to us, we'll show you how to use it correctly.
Say terrorists.
You
Yeah.
amateurs.
Huh?
You amateurs.
Yeah, you amateurs.
That's what I'm saying. We could take like bribes from other countries. Like say China pays us 500 grand to spread it in like New York,
Yeah.
and then we like infest the rats and let them go in New York.
I wouldn't-
and
They would hire you because I would no way in hell get paid 500 grand for that. That's a
kill
lot
off
of
New
work,
York.
dude. I know I'm worth more than that for that kind of job.
Like
500
$5
grand, dude. Like fuck yeah. Or they by champagne and
Me so sorry.
I'm getting dicey now. All right, let's keep it going.
That was good.
So,
500 grand to kill all of New York.
dude,
Jesus, Dave.
that's what I'm saying.
That's it.
They did not put a high price
I
on their
didn't think that
lives.
through.
Oh, man.
Dude, what's your schedule? I know you're busy Tuesday.
So, clap cheeks Tuesday, dinner with mom Wednesday, kill all New York.
What do you do after your oil change on Friday? You can drive
Like,
down.
bro, you won't believe.
Gotta take some rats to New York.
You know how hard it is to get that many rats in the back of a van.
Right?
Anybody have a truck I can borrow?
Took me 12 hours to wrangle them up.
Oh, man. Where you
You know
getting the
what?
rats from?
New York.
The hardest part of the job is finding a parking spot.
I think bats are more deadly than rats, though.
How do you give the rats the coronavirus?
They already have it.
How?
Make them breathe it in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
They need it.
pre-diseased.
They
Squirt
eat
in
it.
their eyes?
Who squirts it in their eyes?
I
Dave
will.
does. He just cries as he's doing it. He's like,
I will.
And they
I'm
just-
gonna rub the bats on them.
He gives them.
Or why don't I just
STDs
release the
cries.
bats in the city and save the trouble?
dude, all you're doing is just causing a problem for like the animal protection people.
And Batman would.
Our
probably
kid can't
stop
go
it.
outside and play during daylight savings time. A damn bat came over and bit her. Got coronavirus, man. I don't know what to do anymore. Got Rona bats.
A bat bit me.
I should be getting bit by bats, dude. We're in New York. Where's the pigeons? Damn, the damn pigeons. That's what happened.
Oh, that's even a better idea.
Yeah, for real.
Disease
Rabid
the pigeons. Our
Dude,
pigeons
you'd
are
rather have
diseased.
bats than pigeons?
No, I'd rather have. Yeah, I would rather have bats
Hold
than
on.
pigeons. Pigeons have beaks, bro.
Okay, but still,
Bats
it's
got
just
fangs, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
now
but,
we're
like,
really
you
onto
can-
something
you
because
can
I'm
punch 'em.
thinking coronavirus laced diarrhea tablets for the pigeons.
What?
How are they going to
They're
enjoy
gonna
this tablet?
Oh, dude, they're gonna be shitting out coronavirus.
No,
everywhere.
I'm saying, like, where are they eating this? Where
inside
can
of
I
a
buy
hot
one?
dog.
Dude, they
slices
got
of
pigeon
hot
coops
dog.
everywhere, man. Mike Tyson's gonna be there.
Oh, that's it. That's how we'll draw them in. We'll have a noise machine just going, woo, with the pills.
Yeah, it's a female mate call with the pigeon.
Ooh, eat me. Ooh.
Make sleep for 3 days.
Make you sleep. Let me eat you just one time.
Oh man.
So, how come orphans get a bad rap?
I don't. Why do
I don't think they get a bad rap.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, do they?
Because, like, it's so easy to, like, rip on one.
What do you
You're
mean?
farting on orphans?
I'm not saying, I'm trying to, like, prompt a conversation of, why are orphan jokes funny?
They're not. Whoever said they were.
I did.
Give me an orphan joke.
Like, how come orphans can't play baseball?
Why?
Because they can't find a home.
That's pretty good. I'm sorry, but it's funny because I don't want to say true, and it's not ironic, but it's
I don't know.
It's
if
a
I
dry
find it
humor.
That funny.
Okay.
I think it's like people don't know people are orphans. Maybe growing up, you meet people in their 20s and like you never knew they were an orphan.
but they're fine now.
And
So,
then
like,
say
yeah,
that
you
joke
make
in
jokes
front
and
of
they
them.
probably laugh with you and you never knew
Yeah.
that one of these 4 people at this table were an orphan.
Yeah, but that would make me feel uncomfortable when they would say, haha, the joke was funny. By the way, I didn't have parents growing up. Now you're just like, well, I'm sorry.
Did that happen to you, George?
I mean, not orphans, but like something along those. Something you shouldn't joke about, and I didn't realize they had it. That was really cool.
Dave, were you an orphan?
No. If salons are still open during coronavirus,
Go on.
are butthole bleaching salons still allowed to be open?
Was that a thing?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Dave, let me answer
Yeah,
your
get
question
your
Oh,
with a
butthole
question.
bleached.
Are you trying to get your butthole bleached?
You've had
Ready
a lot
for, ready for this question?
I'm trying to
Uh,
work at a butthole
Look.
bleaching salon.
Go on.
Get some extra gas.
There's porn is still being made,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
so they bleach your buttholes anyway.
We can do it at home.
It's sanitary. It's bleach.
It's easier to go somewhere and get it done, you know.
You're like Michael Jackson.
Can you imagine just like the small talk getting ready for it?
Who do you go to college for that?
I went to cosmetology school for makeup. Now here I am bleaching asses.
Yeah,
It's
well,
the
let's say
shittiest job I've had so far.
Harvard's
Literally.
roster for their classes, asshole bleaching.
I specialize in anal follicles. That's what I do.
Oh, man.
Very
Yeah.
sensitive tissue down there. I think you need at least a certification, right?
Look, we're gonna turn this
Definitely.
chocolate starfish into a bleach stained dollar.
That was pretty
Any
good. I like that.
Put that on a shirt.
Nice.
Take that to the bank.
On a hoodie, on sweatpants.
Can I cash this check here? You know what? That could be. Why isn't that like a prank show, or like at least a skit on like Eric Andre,
Yeah.
where you're just like you go in places, like, you just try to cash a check. So like maybe like the DMV, like when you get your license, or like anything else, like can I cash this check?
That'd be great.
That's the DMV.
Yeah, the DMV.
Speaking from a point of view where I've cashed tons of checks at liquor stores, you might be surprised at the results, man.
It's a ridiculous amount of money.
What?
How much is like the average gas station check casher? Wait, what did you just... Whatever you just said, like, how much did
Just
you
to our
use...
bid?
Yeah.
600, 700 bucks.
So you say that so casually. So, like,
yeah.
do you have the balls to go to a gas station with a $700 check and say, hey, can you cash this?
Yeah, sure.
Do you really?
I mean, think of it from a criminal kind of point of view. If it's not your check and it's a crummy gas station, they're probably not going to get a picture of your license. They're probably just going to give you cash.
You got me on that one.
Hold on, can you even cash a check at the DMV? Is that allowed?
No,
That's like, I got some ideas.
That was the whole point of the joke, Seth.
I
Oh,
thought
man.
so, but I wasn't sure, man. I never
I'm glad you
tried.
thought about it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know, only ever been there like once, so.
I've been there twice.
Actually twice, yeah.
I've been to like 5.
Wait, I lied to you. I've been there 4 times.
4 times?
That's twice as much as I said before.
I was there yesterday.
Twice.
Why were you there yesterday? That's strange. Hold on. I brought the DMV out of nowhere, and you're like, yeah, I was just there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was. Got my permit.
Oh, good for you, man.
All by myself because COVID grabbed and my mom had to wait outside, so I was there for like an hour and a half by
You're-
myself.
Your
What
poor
was
mom.
that?
Because COVID, she wasn't allowed in there, I guess, but
When did you get?
yesterday,
Oh, really?
yeah. And then I had to go back outside to get her to sign stuff and give me her license, and then go back and wait in line again just to talk to the same lady.
So were you
And I
like a
waited in
baton
line.
guy?
What?
You know, like the relay race baton people?
Yeah,
They had the-
basically, man. And like, that's stupid, really stupid, because she could have just come in there with me and do it.
That's a stupid sport.
Yeah, it is. I would never do it.
Agreed.
Actually, I did do it, actually. 800 relay.
George, you just came out. You just came at all of relay races. That's a stupid sport.
It is, dude. Who gets up, like, you know, man, I can't wait to run a lap, hand a baton to my friend, and wish him on as he runs the same lap I just did.
Sometimes it's not a lap though. You got those people just sitting.
Or it's a
on
straight
the track.
line.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
A straight line, Seth.
I can't say that I loved it.
That's
man.
your sport. You run a straight line. You run it fast with a little baton. It comes in different colors.
Only 3.
You know what? Sometimes you can race other schools. See if you can run in a straight line faster than the other guy. Then you cheer each other on when it's your friend's turn to run in a straight line.
5 opponents, 6 lines.
I'm feeling a lot of aggression about relay races right now, George. What happened?
They were cool during field day.
I can see I can get that.
Yeah.
But if you go to a track meet just to run a straight
Yeah,
line.
keep that in field day. It's for kids.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's a team sport though, so it depends.
To run in a straight line, Dave?
And hand someone a stick.
Well, we've been
Dude,
practicing
you
for
have
it
the
all
curves.
day, every day. and you're
Man,
like,
I beat my PR, man. I can run in this straight line 5 seconds faster than I did the other day.
5 seconds is huge.
Watch me run. Hey, girl. You imagine go to a party. Like, what do you do? Oh, I run relays. You're like, really? And you're like, yeah. Watch this. I could probably run to the end of the house in like 0.5.
You trying to race? You trying to race, bro?
Exactly.
So impressive.
Yeah, that's the only way you can impress people. You walk up to them. You trying to race? It's like, what are you doing, man?
Oh, you bowl? Yeah, you trying to race, bro?
You trying to race?
almost as cool as parkour for your running.
You know what? I get
On parkour, watch me jump over your table.
my backflip on your sofa.
You grab your ceiling fan. Break it.
It sounds like there's so many grown children in the world now, but they're not
Definitely.
adults. I run around New York. What's up?
Hey, my
Okay.
They wear fingerless gloves.
They do. Wear
Why?
What's that?
What is it?
Oh. Hello.
You remember when getting an email was cool before we were born?
Hey, Ma, I just got an email.
Yeah, right? I never had that excitement before.
Right?
It's been so long since I received email.
That's awesome.
Check out this funny video Grandma sent me.
Dude, it's like I watched this TV shows that are like 90s and like early 2000s. They're like, yeah, just email me in the show, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
You emailed me to meet you here. Here I am.
See, I'm old. We used to do that.
Or
Oh, Dave, I forgot.
I had AOL, and when you would get email, actually when you would log in, if you had email, the dude would say, "You've got mail."
Oh yeah, that guy, huh?
Yeah, the AOL guy. You've got
Was
mail.
it the little paperclip?
No,
What was
no, not
That was
Clippy.
Windows.
That was Clippy.
did you have the pager? Like, I'll page you.
You got mail, and then I would mail people,
I think that's before. him.
email people like
Yeah.
just random shit or pictures or like talk to them, and then we also had AIM, AOL Instant Messenger. Did you guys have that AIM?
Bro, this is still like.
See,
Baby
different
mama time,
generation.
Yeah, I'm
All
like,
my generation, we talked to each other on AIM, AOL Instant Messenger.
Talking about
Did
my
you ever use
generation.
Kick?
That's I mean that's like current. That's nowadays. I feel like
That was
I
really-
have Kick, but I don't use it. I don't know why I ever downloaded it.
I used the shit out of Kick in
What do you use it for?
high school.
Oh, okay.
You know I had an iPod Touch. I didn't have a phone, so like we used a lot of people use Kick to talk to each other. So that's how I texted people.
That makes sense.
There's so many lost conversations on there. Dude, can you imagine if there was like a time capsule for like conversations you like either like text conversations, anything you have recorded that you like maybe with like someone that doesn't live here anymore on planet Earth.
what?
Like
Yes.
Where do they live if they don't live on planet Earth?
they live somewhere else, just not in that body.
They
They're
exist.
just spacebound.
Spacebound, rocket ship, to your heart, and the moon.
That came on when I was working out, and it destroyed my work. I hated it. I hated it.
That's
You
all.
didn't think about George's story?
Yes, I did. I hated it.
Did you hear this story, Dave?
It's the
I
most
couldn't get
beautiful
those
story
last
ever.
reps.
I'm
I was
so glad I
so
said that.
Depressed. I was like, no. Why?
Alright, so let me give you a rundown. Remember how AOL made you feel good when you messaged somebody? Okay. Keep that feeling in mind when I describe what happened.
Okay.
So, there's this game. It's a Flash game. Actually, shout out to Flash. You're no longer available after December this year.
R.I.P.
RIP. So it was a Flash game called Habbo Hotel. It was basically AOL Messenger, but like you had little characters that it's based in a hotel. You go in each room, there's people there, you can talk to them. And then there's the hacked version that my buddy Ian put me on. And the hacked version gave you all the cool shit the other game wanted you to pay for. So I hop on there first night on, make my character, and I'm in this hotel lobby, and this chick walks up to me, and she's like, hey, what's going on? So I got on this game around 11 p.m., 11 at night. And what happens is from 11 to about 3 a.m. And it's just me chatting with this one person for, what was that, 4 hours?
Yeah, roughly.
And then the game, you can role play, and your boy was like 12. And he thought that was the shit. So he was talking to this chick. I was talking to this chick, and she was like, I got a boyfriend, but he's not online right now. We're in there at my room. Let me take off your belt and all that. I'm like, ha ha, no, you got a boyfriend. I know what I'm doing. And so the game has a DJ. The DJ is a legit person behind that computer screen, and people playing the game can put in a request, and they'll have to play it off their computer.
Oh, shit.
So like we had like fucking people play Rihanna, and then they would go to Slipknot. So the edgy kid was playing, was just like, I'm feeling sad. And then it would go into like upbeat. So it was playing. One night, this person just requested like Eminem songs. So I was like, all right, cool. So I got the Eminem radio dude playing in my headphones, chatting it up with this chick, trying to get down with the nasty, and talking with George is living life. It's about. All right, so then we're getting towards the end of the story. This is about like 2:30, and I'm like, let's do it. Why not? So, I'm emotionally connected to what's going on in this game. I'm invested. I got my feelings open. and my internet crashed. And when that happened, Spacebound was playing. And it was on a loop. Like, that was the last song played before my internet crashed. So that was all I heard. And I'm sitting there, I'm like clicking the refresh button. I'm like, oh God, oh no. I don't even have this girl added. I don't have her added. I don't know if I'll ever find her again. And the internet kicks back on. And I log back in. I don't have her as a friend. I can't find her at all. And then I'm just sitting there, 3 o'clock in the morning, spacebound, rocket ship in your heart to the moon. And I had my tears come out. I was like,
She thinks you played her.
dude, exactly. I felt so terrible.
Hold on. If it even was a she, it could have been like a 50-year-old
Yeah,
dude.
you're right.
Exactly.
You have no idea.
Exactly.
He's
It's so much deeper than just
probably
saying.
for the best.
Yeah, true.
He's probably sitting there jerking off CM paper.
Yeah, little boy. Tell me, boy.
So Dave, how it ended that night is a trip to Wawa. This was when Monster Rehab first came out. And I got the lemon one. Lemon one gave me diarrhea every time. And I knew I was getting into. And I had a sizzly. I was just wanting to feel something, you know?
Hold on. You're 12 years old.
Yep.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, now it's like, that Wawa trip, it hit me around 4. Because look, man, I was sad. I just sit there listening to Spacebound on repeat.
That's rough.
So I go Wawa, I get back with the game, just sit there. I look for it for like another half hour. And then the sun starts coming up.
At 4 a.m.?
Not at 4 a.m. Like, the time lapse. So now we're like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
So I played the game. I look for it. I watch YouTube. Spacebound, still rocking. So my dad wakes up from work and he's like, "What are you doing?" And my eyes are red from like the cry. So, and he's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Nothing, man. Just been up all night. I'm tired now." And I went to sleep. And I did not listen to Spacebound for years. I told Brian this story because he kept on playing it.
No,
Well, I told him the
gym.
story, when me and him were working, and then he would play it every once in a while. And so that happened when I was 12. It took me till I was 21 to listen to that song again.
He's better now.
I'm fine.
See?
What do you think of that, Dave?
I feel like we've all been there. I'm sure I've had something similar to that. I've had some friends on Neopets that I was chatting with back in the day, like 12-year-old Dave.
Nice.
Chatting with little old Miss fucking whatever her name is on Neopets, you know? Exploring, fighting, and then she ghosted me.
That's sad.
I know, right? It happens. Nothing that was that heartbreaking, though.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Neopets.
Did you guys ever play that one?
Nah, dude, those
No.
were Webkins.
Okay.
No Club Penguin?
Yeah, it was Pop Tropica more than Club Penguin.
I feel
Definitely.
that. I do feel that.
Well, you guys remember Free Rider?
Mm-mm.
That's the one where you could play like the skateboard guy, the BMX, the mountain bike, RC truck,
You give me an RC truck.
and a helicopter.
A fucking helicopter.
Yeah.
That's
What
crazy.
did you do? Just control it and go?
No, like people would make these elaborate like you only go left or right, and basically you're just like a dude on a skateboard moving, and you just try not to crash. They'll make like all these elaborate maps and ramps.
I could dig it.
And yeah, exactly. And like it was
Sounds
fun to
neat.
play as the RC car.
See, that's what I'm saying. Or a fucking helicopter. That's awesome.
The helicopter blew up like every 2 seconds. We didn't know how to fly that shit.
Was there a lifted truck?
Huh?
Like a jacked up truck?
They don't got no truck.
I was coming.
Alright.
Oh
Usually
man.
those type of games do, man.
I hear you coming from.
Yeah.
Just a spacebound rocket ship.
We're already past that now, Brian.
That's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
I don't know that song. Is that an Eminem
You-
song?
It's
Yes.
an Eminem, dude. Try. All right, hold on.
Space Bound?
Yeah, we'll watch it after this.
You gotta watch the
Okay.
music video. after
Yeah.
this.
The music
Makes
video is
no
hilarious.
I
sense.
feel like I know my Eminem too, so
You know you're Eminem.
I feel like I know my
This is the one
Eminem.
he shoots himself in the face.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, see, it would-
That's Kurt Cobain.
it makes no sense.
Hey.
The video makes no sense, Seth. That song hurt me, but it's dumb.
No, the song didn't hurt you. You were hurt, and the song was on.
The song was my crutch, and I held on to it for too long.
Oh man.
Ooh.
So relay races are dumb. Spacebound's dumb. What else is dumb tonight? Fecal aids?
Now, hold up, the monoliths.
The what?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's more than one.
Yeah, what the hell, bro?
What are you
What
talking
do you
about?
mean?
You ever been following the internet, I guess?
No, what are you talking
You know
about?
the one in Utah?
Yo, I follow the internet on Instagram. Fuck. What are you talking about?
What were you saying,
The
Seth?
triangle one. The one in the desert. That's the only one I know about. There's more.
So, a basic rundown. This random ass... It's a triangle.
Artiste.
That is a pillar. It's a pillar, and it's in the it spawned, like appeared out of nowhere
I know what you're talking about. I saw
in the
that.
middle of the desert.
Go on.
Spawned.
It spawned, and
It's Minecraft just popped up.
everybody was like, "What is this?" And after a while, it just dipped, like
Yeah.
Go on.
Only
gone.
a few people saw it.
Popped up in the middle of the European, like Russia occupied Ukraine. That's what I'm talking about.
This is real?
No, it was in Utah.
No, there's another one currently.
Oh.
You know what? I feel like I'm
Hold on.
giving
The
Wait a
wrong
minute.
location.
He
The
says
same thing?
that European place, Ukraine. He goes, Utah.
Wait a minute. It's appeared in another place.
Yeah, it's in another place.
Are you talking about the Washington Monument?
How recent was this?
What the fuck are you guys talking about? It's just an earth boner.
This is a real thing. This is in the news.
They say it's an alien,
Stupid.
but a lot of people say it's an artiste.
An artiste.
Yeah, my man's dedicated to airfare and who's
Building.
paying for all those tickets?
It's a setup, man. He's distracting them from something else.
Oh, the mysterious structures have appeared across the United States and Europe.
Show me some pics. It's just earth boners.
I mean, Earth's got a pretty cool dick,
It's
though.
titanium. Nah,
Whoa,
Diesel Brothers
what?
said that the welds were crap on it.
There's yeah, so that's the actual one they saw in the desert the other day.
How big is it?
I mean, it's Earth cock, so you know it's normal size.
It's like 10 foot.
It's not
Well,
that,
it's
that
normal
big.
size. It's not that big. That's awesome. Oh man.
Yeah, it's like 9 or 10 foot. It's a,
Ah, that's what I was gonna tell you earlier.
Yeah.
But I forgot. We were watching Ridiculousness, and we had a video of this guy. And he's literally fucking the sidewalk, like the sidewalk cracks. And that's not the best part. The guy videoing it says, "What the hell you doing? What the hell you doing?" The guy gets up and runs. He goes, "That's awesome." I'm like, "What's awesome? Wait a minute."
yeah.
I can tell you, I saw a video this week, and there's this dude that was like a anarchist in New York right now,
Yeah.
and like he's in one of those areas where like the police got kicked out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I didn't know about it either. Like,
It's still going on.
yeah, I guess like it's some high gang violent area, and like the dude is like, hell yeah, man, don't why the police even bother coming around here? We could run up in here, and you know, man, I started growing a plant out my leg, and he puts the camera down to this hole in his leg, and sure enough, there's roots coming out with leaves, and it's just how, and he's talking about how like he has like this weird syringe sticking out of his leg that's like he's talking about like this, he's like I had an infection and started pussing, so what I did is I popped it and I put some seeds in there, and he has this thing, the needle, like feeding his blood is. He did something. There's something in the needle that when it sucks in the blood, it oxidizes it for the plant. So the plant is like using his blood as nutrients.
That's like a parasite. That's a tree.
Yeah, but he's cool about it. He's like, check out my plant.
Do you think he's in pain?
Probably.
What if you pull on
He
the
seemed like
roots?
he was on a decent amount of like
Drugs.
something. Yeah.
Is he trying to like create his own supply of oxygen?
Dude,
What's
he's
happening
a
here?
self-proclaimed anarchist. What better way to not be part of society is grow a damn plant.
He's a
out
tree
here.
person.
Damn right.
He's trying to be Groot.
I kind of dig it. Like I like that, but I don't want the leg. Like I want it like here so I can see it growing.
And that's
Like a
exactly...
bonsai
Like,
tree
there,
just on
hey,
your
how are you?
shoulder.
Yeah, this
Little
is...
cactus or something.
Okay, that sounds dangerous.
I would be so hurt if I like ripped the leaves out while I was sleeping.
You know?
But
and
yeah,
this is,
yeah,
This
that's
is
true.
history. This is the
It's
future.
true sleeping and you're gonna roll on it.
Look, y'all are already interested in it. Now people are gonna start getting plants.
I got planted.
I got a tattoo
You
last
wanna go
weekend.
play?
Oh, I got a tree, man.
What would the process be called? Herbalized?
Definitely.
Can we make that a
on,
business?
like veganization.
Veganization.
People do crazy shit. I saw a video. This guy purposely got shot through his shoulder so he would have a scar for it. And it like went through the whole process. And I just
Getting
remember
shot
the
in the shoulder.
gunman was like, "All right, on the count of 3, 1, 2." Psh.
Dude, that's nothing, man.
That's such a cry for help.
There was just a guy
That's
that
so dangerous.
he does like pranks and stuff. He was on Ridiculousness, and he hooked like 4 hooks through his back fat and hung from the ceiling, and they like swung him around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
meat
soft
hooks.
do you think he was?
Probably pretty soft, but not soft
I
enough.
think he was
like-
pretty hard.
Fully wrecked while swinging around from meat
he
hooks.
was. Yeah.
Huh. Why do you
That's
think
like
that?
expert level. Like I know what I'm into.
The one guy pushes him and he turns around. Why you got a boner? Moves.
What's wrong with you?
That's
You have
awesome.
hooks in your back.
I know, isn't it hot?
It feels so good.
I can just see the French Canadian poutine fries guy doing
Norm.
that.
Yeah, I can see Norm doing it.
Oh man. Pig slut tattooed on his forehead.
I want a tattoo.
So do I, man.
I feel like there's a very common sentence I hear. I hear that sentence at least once a week. It's like, I just want to get a tattoo. I hear it coming out of my mouth maybe once a week.
Once a week. It's me. I'm the one.
I'm one of them. I chime in with them. We're all started. Seth and Dave, you guys do not have tattoos.
That could be my next thing, like my new start in life.
Hey,
tattoos.
there
I
you
think
go.
2021's a whole new year for like all of us, you know?
I feel like it's gonna be shittier than 2020.
I feel like
Don't say
no.
that.
You don't think so?
I got that new job.
I'm just saying, George.
I don't think COVID's gonna be any different. It's not like
Yeah.
when the day
I wish
ticks
COVID
over,
would just
it's
change.
gonna, oh, it's a new year, you know, it's still gonna be the
You
same.
better be
I
something.
wish COVID would do New Year, New Me with me.
And the tattoo thing, I don't think it's smart for me to get one right now because I've changed so much in the past like 5 years. I don't know if I'd like something I get right now in a couple years.
Well, that's the fun part of it, Seth.
Yeah. Dude,
That- that
you keep thinking
tattoo-
like
but
that.
it's a tattoo, man.
It's an adventure
It's
of your
like-
life.
Yeah,
right?
it's an adventure.
It's a story.
Plus, it's like a time capsule of that
It is.
time.
Well, if I
You have
did,
the memory and a story.
I got a COVID tattoo.
no, you didn't.
The skull on my ankle is a COVID tattoo.
His skull is a token tattoo.
This was the year of death for the United States.
I like
Did
that.
you
That's
see
awesome.
It's a dating app, and they had Satan and this chick doing 2020 things.
What's
And they were-
2020 things?
Yeah, right?
Man, I can't remember.
It's 2020.
I never heard of 2020 things.
Like the 2020, the year, how bad it was, you know.
Oh,
It
I
was
thought
like as a person, as a girl.
I thought you were just saying like actions we can
Let's
do
get COVID.
that 2020 does. Like the year. What does the year 2020 do? Can it walk?
No, it was like horrible. Everybody's saying it was like the worst year ever, you know.
Yeah, everybody's bitching about this year. No one likes him.
Facts. Like why
It-
is everybody whining about it, bro?
Everybody bitches about every year though.
Facts.
This one just has an actual
This year was
reason.
so bad for me.
Exactly.
I just
What?
can't wait till this certain day, the new year.
The specific date that everyone happens to be excited for
It's
is
gonna
when I'm
change
gonna
everything.
change.
I'm gonna start going to the gym, and then the gym shuts down again.
Woo! How you guys feeling, Philly? I've been seeing a lot of you guys coming in.
I don't know, man.
PA shut down. Jeez.
My school virtual for another 5
Hey, this would be
weeks.
interesting to look back on. Because COVID might not be a thing in like X amount of time. So like when you look at this video X amount of time from now, you're like, they're talking about that. I was like,
That's old news.
that was baby steps compared to the shit right now. We got.
I think you're right.
We got aliens coming in, you know,
Yeah,
raiding
for
our
real.
houses.
Okay,
in
but
the
think
town's
about-
water.
Yeah, seriously.
Think about when it's getting taught in your kid's school. The
Might be a
COVID
phone call.
thing of 2020. It's gonna be in the history books, man.
Like, my education is down the drain right now. My education's screwed. Everybody's
Seth.
is.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah,
You weren't going to use that education anyway.
I know,
That's very
bro.
true.
That's what I've been trying to say, and it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Another day passes where I don't use a squared plus
It's
b
waste
squared
of my
equals c
time.
squared.
It's a waste of my time, man. I'd rather be working, you know.
Dude, all you need is like a 7th grade. Your grade 7. All you need is your grade 7.
I think that's all you legally need to.
Grade 6.
Who
honestly.
Makes
made
sense.
that rule though? Like who was like the guy that was like, I'm challenging what grade you must leave school at.
Yeah, right. You have
Who
to go
set
12
that
years.
standard?
Probably
Exactly.
high school dropout.
Yeah, definitely.
But you're not even at high school. with
Fuck
7th
school,
grade.
you guys can leave at grade 7.
Yeah, but like you're not even at high school grade 7. You're still in middle school.
My dad didn't
Yeah,
pass
but who
7th grade.
even, who even said you have to go to school for 12 years? Like,
Oh yeah.
who
That's
are they to
stupid.
say that?
Joe
man?
did.
Yeah, it was joke and go eat
What?
somewhere, man.
Who the fuck's Joe?
Joe Mama.
Oh shit!
Got him.
Got you, bro. I got fat.
Don't say that.
I know it would make you uncomfortable.
How do you guys feel about traveling if we were to travel somewhere?
I love
Don't
that.
Like
do
as a
it.
group?
Mm.
Dude, let's go to fucking Grand Canyon.
Let's go to
No.
Venice Beach.
Oh, I do want to go to the Grand
That's
Canyon.
such white family.
No,
Let's
we're
go to
not going to
Bahamas.
like sit there by a tour
Bahamas
bus
sounds
and look at
awesome. I
shit.
wanna
We're going
go there,
hiking,
too.
dude. We're doing the 127-hour thing. We're
Where?
gonna get our rock.
I would love
Arm.
nothing more.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna
we
be
gotta
stuck.
rent
Where's
some
that at?
UTVs, ATVs.
You ever
and
seen
get out there.
127 Hours?
No.
James Franco, he's hiking the
Mines,
Grand Canyon.
Caves.
A rock falls on his arm in this canyon,
I hate
and then he's
those.
got to cut it off.
Oh, that was in the Grand Canyon. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, how about now?
It can be the left arm gang.
Yeah, I'm sitting on my couch.
I already got left arm. Okay.
Now we gotta cut off our rights.
You know, man, how about we go to... I want to... You know what? Realistically speaking, there's a party boat I want to go on to.
Party what?
That's awesome.
That sounds
We
awesome.
could be
Like
fishing.
a cruise ship?
Not like a tiki hut on like floating barge.
Damn.
That sounds dope.
That's dope.
6 people, $400. So what's 400 divided by 6 people?
Not that much.
Dude,
Sign
Exactly
me
what
up.
I'm saying. Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. That's a day's
It's
work.
like what, $80?
It's in Seattle City, so it's about an hour drive from here.
Or 60.
And then how long on the boat?
Probably like a few hours. A few hours on the boat, hour drive away.
How small is it?
I have no idea.
That's the issue. But we're talking like a barge the size of this table. Just a tiny tiki tiny
We're
thing.
just all on
We
Everybody-
paid $400 for this.
No, we're on top. It's a tower. It's like a Jenga tower.
That sounds crazy
No,
dangerous, man.
that's my version. Like if we're gonna do this table, that's how I would do it.
A Jenga tower on water that you just
Jenga
stand
Tower
on.
on the sea.
Don't pull that one. Don't pull that one.
Hey, who the fuck-
We all start falling.
I told you no.
That's crazy. It's a dangerous mind, man.
And you know how much fun everybody would have. Though?
That'd be awesome.
It's definitely an adventure.
Yeah.
Making everybody sign waivers before they're going. Yeah. I'm not
If you
lying.
die, it's not our fault.
Sweet.
What if someone bumps into like a wall and accidentally knocks it off?
Wait, would you say a wall?
Yeah, 'cause,
A
like,
wall in the ocean.
Seth, imagine you're inside a Jenga tower and like everything
Oh,
you.
big one.
Oh, inside
Yeah.
the Jenga Tower.
Yeah, so like the whole tiki barge is a Jenga tower. So like,
How big is it?
well, it's just imagination, man. Make it as big as you want.
Yeah, but how are you gonna wiggle through those freaking Jenga?
Well, that's the whole. You got stairs. So like, say if someone fucks up and just like bumps into a wall, they knock off the whole second floor. That's a lot of people up there.
Yeah,
So
but
that thing's gonna teeter.
if it's that big where
Yeah,
it's got
run down
stairs
the
that I
first.
can walk on, there's no way that I'm gonna impact me moving it wrong if it can support me in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
I gotta make sure. You know, you have a fair point.
But if a big
Checkmate.
wave comes by, maybe.
Big
Unless it's
good-
made out of foam.
Yeah. Well, no, because it's still. I don't know, man.
Well, you could puncture foam.
What?
You know, I would say that it's a destructible environment. You can willingly destroy whatever you want. Make it foam. Make it foam. Why not? Get everybody sledgehammers. Like each room.
That will work.
On this
Or just,
case,
like,
I don't
bounce
want to
back.
pay $300 for it.
Yeah, right.
I
I'm
can
not-
use my
I don't
hands
want to go
with
anymore.
Foam.
Well, I would say it's not even a barge at that point. I would say if you're paying $300, you have a legit like tower. That
Is it
you
like-
have to like remember the top of the remember when you were in a Burger King place set
Oh,
and you got up
yes.
to the top, you're like, man, this is pretty tall. We're gonna try to simulate that same feeling for you, and you have to break your way down to the ground.
Okay,
Dude,
I
we're
like
gonna
that.
have-
Like like one of those
Like
places you get a
Fortnite.
sledgehammer and you break shit.
Yeah,
on
you gotta
purpose.
break shit all the way down to
You
get back
break
to
a
the ground.
shit.
You're telling me we can put a McDonald's place set on a boat?
Hold on.
That would be so awesome, man.
Are there windows?
Sure.
So let's say you're just beating through these floors and there's no windows and you get to the bottom of the boat, but you don't know it's the bottom of the boat. And then water starts.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, and
You
windows.
just
is
signed
nice.
your own suicide
I
ticket.
think
yeah?
I think it would be like concrete at that point. Like, hey,
At the bottom, you made it.
you made it. You made it.
Stop hitting
You're acting
shit.
like bedrock.
And then some dipshit's like, no, I want to break through this brick. I know there's more.
Where would you go from there?
Well,
Sideways?
you just start
You'd be
beating
in
on
the
the
ocean.
engine.
You were underwater, my friend.
You get to level 2. You get the mine water.
Boss level.
Not a lot of people make it past this one.
Sledgehammer will no longer help you. It's only gonna drag you down.
It's a good idea.
I like it. It's patent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
We gotta stop sharing our good ideas on tape, guys.
Here's
It's
another
still-
idea. So you know, like the clap light, clap it. Yeah, light comes on, light comes off.
Yeah.
I feel like we could do that for cars.
Wait, what?
That'd be dangerous though, but.
Hold
Like you
on.
clap and turn your car on?
No, what I'm saying is, you know how like you have if you can't afford to get the push to like the remote
No
start
keys,
on your
push
thing.
to start.
I was trying not to say it.
You know what it is.
What if you could get a little button on your keys and all you have to do is clap your keys and it starts your
You
car.
clap the keys in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What if
why
you're a
would you
paraplegic?
clap the keys if you could just?
You don't have that feature on these keys.
You said you have the button to
No,
clap.
if you
No,
don't have the
that's
button.
what the product is. It's a button you could stick onto your car and then you can stick it onto your keys and it'll send a signal. And you
Oh,
clap.
like a remote clap.
Yeah.
Walkie-talkie clap.
Yeah, walkie-talkie clap, like a Bluetooth clap.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
What?
And it definitely, well,
Like a
Teslas are
Bluetooth clap.
basically like that already.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
but you don't. This
With
is
your
like for
brain.
a normal, like an average person to have, not like
What?
Yeah, you get an implant.
for your Tesla.
Yeah, and you could say.
Do you really care about your car that much?
You could think about
I
it.
got an implant for my testes. Tesla.
For my Texas.
Every time I fiddle my balls, my Tesla headlights turn on.
Guys, Tesla programmed a pig brain. So
What?
they put a microchip in a pig and they program it. So this dude typing is like, I'm gonna make this pig fucking oink. So they type oink command and the pig goes oink.
What?
Dude, they learned the brain programming language and now they can program pigs.
To speak English?
That just sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it does. They're gonna start programming people.
But that's human
No,
nature,
they're
fellas.
gonna have a pig war.
They're
What are you
implementing it with their AI program, so they're basically going to be able to program eventually, like, I don't know, living
Cyborg pigs?
What if they tell you
cyborg
it's
animals
AI?
that talk to you.
For
and
the
like,
army?
next thing you know, you walk into a Planet Fitness and it's like, a cyborg monkey. And it's like, welcome.
I think
Scan your keys out here, my friend.
Dude, you sounded like the Acme self-checkout person. You're like,
Welcome.
please scan your first item.
like a jack
I heard
gorilla.
it too.
That'd
What?
be awesome. Like a big jack gorilla.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Okay,
Like,
hold
500
on.
pounds.
What if they do that microchip idea, where they're putting it in homeless people to take care of the homeless population, and they're telling you it's AI? That's a real human.
But what if they're helping them get on their feet, and then they can take it away?
By controlling. And then they take it away.
You got a job at a
The only
house.
thing I can see them doing is like taking the drug addiction away.
That
People
sounds
still do
safe.
drugs.
That'd be like the only programming that would be cool for them. Is
I
like,
imagine them
How
just
much-
sweeping the streets, just like sweeping up trash.
Yeah,
Who's
but
supposed
that's-
to be paying for this?
Just walking around sweeping up trash.
But that's not fair to them. A lot of them got kicked out by society. Then society's like, great.
Society.
Now that you're on the street, now you're gonna clean up our filth. And
Oh,
then
shit, yeah, right. That's a fucked up world.
that is, you just can't win.
It is
Society
just
did
like the
this to
sea
me.
life, man.
Who is society?
Crabs, crawdads. bottom
Crabs
feeders.
pearl dancing?
Crawdads.
There's so much alliteration tonight, man. It's getting to be.
What's a pearl dancer?
I said crawdads, crabs and crawdads.
It's talking about a crayfish.
A crayfish?
Yes.
What's
It's
a
a
crayfish?
crawl-
It's a
Crawdad.
tiny lobster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're ugly.
Wait, where did you get that from? Homeless people being controlled.
Right?
Well, I mean, that's kind of how sea life is.
I think he called homeless people bottom feeders.
Wait, how is sea life
No,
controlled?
not like that.
Right.
How is sea life controlled like homeless people with AI?
Seth, explain.
Micro-
No,
chips.
no, no. The bigger fish, the alpha fish.
There's always bigger fish, Seth. The bigger fish are controlling that.
That's what I'm saying. You understand now.
Ah,
Just like the ocean.
I learned something.
Yeah. The bottom feeders.
Don't say that. Those is low. You know what, man?
What?
Everybody, why is the Mexican cartel so cool to talk about on like TV shows,
I don't think
or
it is.
movies?
Serrano's 13, baby.
No, like everybody's like, yo, Narcos is the shit, and then like when they go to like, yo, man, the cartel from down south, they don't mess with those guys. They don't ever say why.
Because they don't know why.
They're bad news, okay? And
What are they gonna do?
what did they do? Why are they so bad?
Are they going to approach me at the store?
What happens if they leave the south?
Hey, you don't want to know.
Okay. Should I not talk to you anymore after that?
Yeah, you should just walk away, kid. Kick rocks. I work alone.
Rocks.
Kick rocks. I work alone.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm trying to think of who says I work alone.
Mr. Incredible.
Hey,
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know how you can like.
It's awesome.
My guy called himself Incrediboy.
He was not incredible.
It was not incredible.
I mean, he had them boots. They were like jetpack boots. Those were pretty incredible.
You're right. He did have good fashion sense.
No, I mean, they were actually like used as
That
jet
blue
packs.
rug cape.
You don't remember that?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. It wasn't for fashion. It was for flying.
You know what? I've often asked this question. Would you rather have the ability to teleport or to fly?
Teleport.
I don't. Ooh.
Dude, hear me out.
Yeah,
'Cause-
teleport. Because I could teleport way up high in the sky. And, I could
And then
like,
teleport back to the ground.
and then teleport to safety. Before I die.
But if you're flying, say at supersonic speeds, and you are, say, 700 feet above the ground,
And
then you
supersonic.
are, say, fucking cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Very
you're
fucking
you're
cold.
also moving insanely. You're getting like
So that's
so
wind,
far.
bro. That's not cool.
You're getting so far.
Your skin will get ripped apart going too
Yeah.
fast.
I
If you
would.
can fly, you probably adapt, man.
I
You're always
would.
evolving.
I would keep teleporting into like the same random fucking bank in the middle of nowhere, stealing all their money, and like they'd catch me on camera. They'd be like, "This is fucking random. What are you doing?" Like in the middle of Kansas, but like I live in Philly. They'll never catch me
No,
because
more
like
like Russia.
how like here's proof of me being in Philly at 9:01, and then this bank is robbed at 9:02. You know, it's like obviously it can't be me.
You know what I thought of the more I asked about this question? We would be labeled international terrorists because we've been going to different countries without passport.
Yeah.
If all four of us could teleport, that'd be awesome.
You know what another
Very
thing is?
cool.
Is like, would we leave some kind of trace every time we teleported?
Like a luck fair.
But we
Like-
also could never be
Yeah.
captured or caught.
Because you always
Well,
teleport
what
out.
I'm saying is, you know what? Yeah, I feel like there's no science fiction stuff currently that could stop somebody from teleporting.
I think if we figured it out, there's definitely a government agency that figured it out before us and will already be on to people that are trying to teleport. And there's like probably an agency that like catches people teleporting.
I think so.
And like you'll leave your fingerprints behind and they'll be like, alright, he's 901 in Philly, 902 in Kansas. We fucking know.
This is our
Teleported.
unsolved.
And you know how many people that like come out and say like, I time travel. I'm a time
I
traveler.
love those guys.
Yeah, right.
I was about to mention that actually.
I'm from 2025. I want to warn you about what's gonna happen.
Wisconsin's gonna
And his
become a
face is all
superpower.
blurred out. And
So
he's
hold
got,
on,
like, a deep
because
voice.
I have a very serious analysis on that.
Okay.
Time travel will never be invented.
Why?
Because time isn't linear, it's all around. So if time travel was invented, say, in 2068, and I had the power to, like, it was at the fucking CVS, then wouldn't I be able to go back in time and tell myself about time travel when I was wondering about it when I was 20?
Yeah, but you can't come in contact with yourself.
Yeah, but nobody's going to follow those rules.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I'm saying like,
It's a paradox, yes, but it
well,
always...
you know, if you believe, so like even then, you gotta admit there is the possibility that there's different realities. So there's probably a reality where you did screw up like that,
Shit.
and then subconsciously change. Like there's a whole chain
Yeah.
of events.
well,
Like,
also you have to
I
be.
feel like 1/64th of me remember you helping me.
Well, no, you have to be like, if it's in the CVS and you're or even if you invent it, you have to be you have to be alive at that time. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like if it happens after I die, then I couldn't go back in time.
So are you saying I'm going to be the one that's 68 that goes back in time to tell my 20-year-old self that, and I'm not
No.
going to remember it until I do?
Maybe what I'm saying is it hasn't, become
Right.
a thing yet because no one has lived to do it yet.
Okay, but that's the thing. It hasn't become a thing yet, but if time is not linear, meaning in one straight line, it's happened a million times in all different kinds of realities.
You know what? I feel like that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Time.
Crazy.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
What
It's a
do you
bad
know?
idea.
You feeling Mortal Kombat yet?
I'm
A
feeling
little
a little bit of
Over that? Yeah.
Yeah?
Trying to catch these hands.
Dude, I will smack those hands.
You beat me
And I
last
will
week.
clap those
I'm
cheeks.
trying to eat some chicken.
I will beat
Yeah,
you
chicken
in the
nuggets.
street. I will beat you with my mouse dick.
You still ain't want
Take that
shit.
to the bank. Thank you.
I'm getting better at Mortal Kombat.
Good night, America.
Good night, America.
Yo, good night, America.
Good night, America.